CM 365, all about Carnatic music.
Sri Muthuswami Dikshidhar has composed a number of Guru Kritis, and that is indeed a very valuable contribution from him, I would say. And one of them is the Navagraha Kritis. The solar system we see has 7 planets, and Rahu and Ketu are nodal points and are not actually planets as such, but they are called as the Chaya Graha or the shadow planets. Thus we have Navagrahas, and the sun is the epicenter of the solar system, and it is regarded as the king of the planets. Jupiter or Brahaspati is the minister, and Angaraka could be said to be the commander-in-chief in the whole planetary cabinet. We also know that the sun and the moon, they move in a constant speed and do not have any variations in terms of the pace. Interestingly, all the 7 planets, each of them have been attributed to a particular swaram. For example, Sa for Surya, Ni for Guru, Da for Angaraka, Pa for Chandra, Ma for Shukran, Ga for Shani, and Ri for Buddha. Here also you see how the attribution of the Sa and Pa to Surya and Chandra are very, very apt, in the sense that both of them are immovable. The planets are also immovable, and we also have the Sa and Pa as the Achala Swaras. So it is the complementing of one by the other is very, very appropriate, I would say. Also Padanisa, the sequence happens for Chandra, Angaraka, Guru and Surya. And this is a group of friendly planets, and the allotment shows this kind of, the protocol that is followed here. Traditionally also we see that the Chandra has no enemies, and hence its being in the center is very, very apt. We will now look into the Navagraha Kritis. What are they, and what are the ragas in which they have been composed? Dikshidhar, as far as the talas are concerned, he has adopted the Shuladi Sapta talas for composing the first 7 compositions, and later 2, the Chayagrahas, that is Rahu and Ketu, are composed in Rupaka Tala. There is also a debate about whether Dikshidhar actually composed or whether it was added later on, but nevertheless it covers the complete gamut of the Navagrahas, and so thus it has come to be published together as one collection of Navagraha Kritis. First is on the Surya Bhagavan. It starts off right away with the word Surya, Surya Murte, and is in the ragam Saurashtram. Obviously, because of the sequence of the Shuladi Tala, this is in the Dhruva Talam. It starts like this: Surya Murte Namostute Sundaraya Chaya Dipate Surya Murte. The second one is Chandram Bhajamanasa, dedicated to the moon, is in Ragam Asaveri and set to Matyatala. Chandram Bhaja Manasa, Chandram Bhaja Manasa, Sadhuraya Sadrisham. The third one is on Angarakan, Mars, and it is in the Ragam Shurutti, set to Rupakatalam. Angaraka Mashayamyagam Next is Mudhra, and it also starts with the same word as Budhamashrayami, set to Natakurinji, and in Jhampa. Budhamashrayami satatam suravinutam chandratara sutam Budha. Next is Brihaspati for the Jupiter, set to Athana, Triputatala. Brihaspati Tarapati. The next one, Shukra or Venus, Sri Shukra Bhagwantam in the Ragam Paraj, set to Atatala. Shri Shukra Bhagwantam. Next comes Shani or Saturn in the Ragam Yadukula Kambodhi, set to Ekatalam. Yuvakala Tanujam Shanishwaram. So we see that after this comes the Rahu and the Ketu. Rahu set in Rama Manohari. Smaramyaham Sada Ragum. Smaramyaham Sada Ragum. Smaramyaham Sada Ragum. Surya Chandra Viksha Vikrita Deham. Smaramyaham. The last one in the Navagraha is Mahasuram Ketu Maham, dedicated to the Ketu Graha. This is in the Ragam Chamaram, or popularly known as Shanmuga Priya, again in Rupagatalam. Maghasuram Ketu Maham Bajami Chaya Grahavaram Mahasuram. So here, the ragams are very appropriate, and most importantly, how the composition itself opens with the word dedicated to that particular graha makes for interesting. Like as I said, Surya Murte Surya, Chandram Bhaja, Angarakam, Budhamashrayami. Like this, we see that the opening word itself is dedicated to the graha in praise of which it is sung. The next thing, of course, as I mentioned earlier also, is the very apt usage of the Shuladi Saptatalas. I'm not sure if anybody else has really done this in this kind of a order of the Shuladi Saptatalas, and very aptly for the 7 Vara, that is Vara Kriti, that is what it is. With the 2 other planets, it becomes a Navagraha. So 7 very aptly has been used, the 7 Talas have been used here. The next, of course, is the prolific Sanskrit in which the compositions have been actually composed. And if you look at the charanas of all these compositions, all of them have got a Pallavi, Anupallavi and a Charanam. The Charanams are fairly very, very long actually compared to the other compositions. You see that the Charanams are long. Long in the sense there is a purpose, in the sense that it gives us complete details of that particular graha. Then all the allied aspects to the graha, all the minute details have been given. The benefits it confers when if you render the song, what are the benefits that you get. So a detailed analysis of the completely about the graham. So if you actually want to know anything about each of these graham, if you analyze these compositions itself, you'll get complete details about it. So this is not only about the musical genius of Muthuswami Dikshidhar, but also his intense knowledge about all these planets and other details which have also been depicted beautifully in these compositions. Thus, it is also said that the Navagraha Kritis are very, very important in the sense that it conveys a lot of benefits to the singer itself. And in fact, there is also a mention about how it can really relieve us of many ailments as well. So this is one of the major contributions that Muthuswami Dikshidhar has given to the world of music.
CM 365, all about Carnatic music.